It became us versus them, and they responded the only one anyone might expect them to by resisting. Well, that's kind of stupid. People didn't resist just out of instinct. And that is what he's saying here. It became us versus them, and they, people who could see through the bullshit, they responded the only way anyone might expect them to by resisting. No, that's fucking offensive. I didn't resist this out of instinct. I resisted this because I could see, not later than March, the problem had barely gotten launched. We were in Europe at the time. We had just we were on quarantine or lockdown by the end of March. So I could tell, the shit was hitting the fan. But I didn't resist out of instinct. I mean, I resisted out of logic. I could see that something was weird. I could see that it didn't make sense. I could see they were already starting to ban alternative views right out of the gate. And that would have never happened if this had been a real, natural, legitimate infection with an appropriate healthcare response. If it had been an appropriate response, the appropriate response would have been all hands on deck. Let's all put our heads together and figure this out. It was never that. It still isn't that. Even the treatments that are approved here in the United States right now are still highly filtered. So here they show these kids wearing face masks. Totally stupid. We exclude, but let me go back to what I was just saying. Again, this is offensive, what he just said. He's basically saying that if you didn't go along with the CDC, the FDA, the World Health Organization, and their European Union, you're doing that out of instinct. You're not doing it out of logic. You're doing that out of like some visceral, response from your amygdala, but there's no, cerebral cortex involved. That's exactly what he's saying here, and that's offensive.